Hello, everybody. I am your host, Blake Wilson. Joined with me, co-host, is the Joker. And today we will be talking about foodborne illness in the local restaurants here in Maricopa County. Today we'll be looking at the new China Buffet, located off 2939 North 24th Street in Phoenix, Arizona. They're written up 4 times on their inspection, and the first one they were handling the food with their bare hands, which can lead to cross-contamination when handling raw meats. They were advised to prevent this by using proper utensils like tongs, spatulas, and any utensil that came in contact with raw meat was to be either washed or disposed of before coming in contact with any other foods. Their second violation was due to their hand washing station being full and not accessible to the workers. Now this was a big one because the workers washing their hands is often the first line of defense against foodborne illness and cross-contamination in the foods that they're handling. They also, with the hand washing station, didn't have a sign up specifically telling employees to wash their hands before returning to work. It's a very common thing if you've been to a restaurant. You see that in the bathroom and all over the place because it's so important for the employees and cooks there to wash their hands and the utensils they use. Their third violation was due to the way they were heating and cooling their food. And in their instance, they had made egg rolls the day before and they'd put them in a walk-in fridge to cool, but were not maintaining a proper cooling temp. The TCS food prepared from ingredients at ambient temperatures should be cooled within 4 hours to 41 degrees or less, according to the inspectors who inspected this Chinese buffet in the Maricopa County. They advised that to reach these low temperatures, and which should be properly attained for cooling the food should be placed in either shallow pans, separate the food into smaller, thinner portions, use more rapid cooling technologies, blast chiller, stir the food in a container placed in an ice water bath, even using containers that can facilitate heat transfer, where adding ice as an ingredient, or many ways this Chinese buffet could have avoided this write-up. And their last violation was due to the back door to their establishment being wide open when the inspectors came and did their evaluation. And the back door being open provides a means for rodents, weather, and other factors to harm the establishment. Reason being, if there was a bad storm, the rainwater coming in through the back door, making the kitchen wet, even getting out into the eating area, making it slippery. The rainwater could affect how the cooks are preparing the food. If they're worrying about the floor being wet, it could contaminate the water there. There's just a lot of risk factors. Rodents getting in, that's a big one. Rodents carry rabies, lots of other diseases. If they get into that establishment, get inside the food, cause lots of foodborne illness. Foodborne illness occurs in the first place due to undercooked seafood, undercooked beef, contaminated water, pre-cooked foods not being kept at a proper temperature. These are just a few to name off, but most foodborne illness occurs with not properly handling meats, seafood, things along that line. A lot of cross-contamination. Foodborne illness plays a big impact on pregnant mothers. When the mother is pregnant, their top priority is staying healthy and providing the baby proper food so that it can nourish and grow inside the expecting mother. Or even a mother that's already had her child and she's just wanting to keep it safe. Having this knowledge and allowing mothers to be sure they're preparing their food carefully, washing their hands, discarding utensils that have touched contaminated food, all can help the baby stay healthy. Because a baby's immune system isn't built up very well yet, and as a newborn, if a baby were to contract a foodborne illness, it could be very bad due to them just not having a proper immune system. It could put them in the hospital and cause very large complications.